Alright, we should be good now. Hopefully you can hear me and all is good. Also, just... Hey there. Hello. Hope you guys are having a good Friday so far. Also, in small things that I just managed to do. Hey, look, I finally managed to get this thing to at least be somewhat... actually, I'm still not technically middle of the frame now, am I? No, I am not. That would be like here, so it's not terribly off. But yeah, I managed to crop this thing, which I swore there was a thing to crop the camera, which it only took me a minute just now to realize, oh hey, that's in the filters, which that's a lot better than having this wide gap of to my left. Although it comes off, at least on my computer, to my right, like blindly open, but that works either way. So I am happy about that. Also, apparently this thing for my connecting my cooling pad to my laptop seems to hate me now, the cable, although apparently I've had it for a year now, as of last year, April, which I didn't realize. I was like, that was last April? How? Although last year was a black hole, so... completely and utterly unsurprised, but at the same time it's like, that can't have been a year. I don't understand. But yeah, the cable's starting to act up, so I'm gonna have to get a new one, which I just got, I think, two of them off Amazon. Should be getting here by Monday, since it's not in a rush. It just started doing this. I happened to notice it because I lift the thing up and I was like, why is this thing not blowing air? And it was just like, oh, that would be why. I thought it was just like the plug area for the actual cooling pad, which it has two of them, so I just moved the other one. It's like, oh, okay, it's fine. It's like, no, that's not the issue. And then it was like, this morning I lifted up and it was like, sound started happening. I was like, oh, this is starting to go bad. Although, I literally got it for like a couple of bucks. So, that was actually pretty good price. Alright, let's see. Alright. Thing popped up. I just wanted to see if it was anything important. But no, it's not important. Alright, so as you can see today, basically gonna be working on very, very small socks. Which I know I said the other day I wasn't gonna cast it on, but I had it on the needles and I was just like, you know what? I could definitely go for making some very tiny human socks. That wouldn't be terrible. Plus, it would not be like a very difficult project. Although I have a feeling I'll probably just do a fish let's kiss heel. Or maybe alternate between the two heels. Like, because I plan on doing multiple pairs of socks. So basically alternate between pairs of, like, say, fish lips kiss heel and the regular heel flap, heel turn, and gusset. And see how that goes. But yeah, I have not knitted socks. Literally, my thumb is about longer than the width of these. It is insane. I know you can't see that yet. Let me just go here then. Ta-da! Much better. It's a good thing I at least have some yarn hanging about, so I can do that. Which, by the way, I have these on my size zeros just because this is stuck in it, so basically not doing anything terribly fancy. For anybody wondering why I'm doing these, friend had recently had a new small human, so I was like, you know what? I can make you some socks. Although, I said they were fine, but I'm just like, I can just do some just in case. Plus, if anything, they happen to not fit. Although, if they're too large, definitely could be saved until, like, down the line. But I'm basically going, like, based on the stitch sizes of the Rose City rollers, which they have one for small human size, which I have the pattern for, so I'm basically using the stitch count for that. Plus, I could also do some shorties. Unfortunately, I don't have terribly much in multicolors right now. I mean, other than the... what's its face? The Groovy, which would be stupid bright, but I'd be curious to see how that goes. It's also nice to just do something that's not like high pressure or anything, so I am all for that as well. Which yes, this was the earbud pouch thing I had started Wednesday? No, not Wednesday, probably Tuesday. Because Wednesday was just me straight doing the art stuff and things. Also, I think I need to turn down the gain just a wee bit, based on the way my hands are looking. So, since the gain's all the way up, so it couldn't hurt for the moment just to have that about close to halfway. That should hopefully suffice for the moment. Although I'll probably have to turn it down a bit more later on, just because that is how it be. Also, if this is like the only time I would maybe even half consider using a DPN, just because these are so tiny. But even on like, 6-inch DPN, there would probably be room for days on each end. Also, I'm planning to do a color, which you can kind of see it right there for the heel. Plus, I am kind of pondering maybe possibly doing like mismatched socks. Maybe. Yeah, this should be fun. Plus, I am half contemplating an idea to maybe sell small human socks in the shop, maybe? I figured, A, those would probably sell a little bit better than, regular people size socks. And I can maybe have a thing where, hey, buy a pair and I could possibly donate a pair to charity. Because, I imagine there possibly could be, more than likely there are some charities that do take baby socks. I would have to put in some research onto that, but more than likely that is certainly a potential thing. I'll definitely check that out. Do. This is one of these times I wish I had the slightly lighter gray. I forget. This is ash that I'm using. I know there's cobblestone heather, What is the really light gray looking one? I honestly forget what it is. I would literally have to go and look, but that wouldn't take me terribly long, but... My brain says something like swan or dove, and it's like, no, that's probably not it. Let's see. Scroll. Let's see. Electric blue. Which, it does help that there is a sale. Also, considering they sell Lion Brine yarn now, and I'm trying to... It is Dove Heather. Okay. I was not mistaken. Huh. Interesting. I did not think I would remember that, but apparently I did. Good to know. Oh yeah, Dove Heather is a lighter gray than this, which I figured would be more kid-friendly, but you know, gray is a general neutral, which, for small humans, probably not a bad thing, especially, you know, because stands and so on and so forth. Come on. Also, I am not sure how long I need to do this leg bit. Literally, the cuff is about 4 rounds of ribbing, which I honestly think I maybe could have gone with like a little bit more ribbing, but 4 rounds should suffice. Again, new human socks. Normally, I would go for like 1 inch, but again, I'm pretty sure a very tiny human would not require a very long amount of ribbing. Also, whenever I send these, I'm gonna make sure I send, you know, information given. These are wool. 75? Yeah, should be 75 wool, 25% nylon, and oh, I almost closed that. That would be bad. Hold on, I'm getting summoned. Give me a second. Ta-da! Hopefully that'll be the last time I need to get up. Also, you can see I don't have a stitch marker on this just because I have the tail, and usually I like to rely on the tail to, you know, where to start and end around. Which, this is not a pattern that's going to be shifting where the start and the end go, so that certainly shouldn't be a problem. Also, speaking of that, my team is apparently half full currently. Which I honestly thought I'd be more people done at this point. Pretty much thought it would be closer to 15 at this point in time. Which today is the week-long point, so there's 1 week left of this round. If everybody like keeps pace like that, it would actually be kind of hilarious if I somehow made it through the next round in time. Which again, I'm like 1 beat away and finally done with leg number 1, and it's like a week left, so it's like not gonna happen. But it'd be hilarious if I somehow managed to do that. Also, I realized I have this on the... Oh, that would be why. I was like, why am I not seeing that? There we go. Ta-da! That would be helpful. Also, I should probably have... Where are they? Probably, yeah, that. Which I honestly forgot I had stream labels as a thing, so really took a little bit of hunting to find that. Because A, that means I won't have to have Streamlabs bot open once stream is over. I can just consult this list, because this has everything, usually. Well, there are times it doesn't go off, so that's a thing. That usually means that at times there's something wrong on their end, or, you know, something's just not connecting. Also, I really should check. Although I could check on this. I was gonna go see. Although these are shorty socks, so. Would anybody happen to know? Oh wait, yeah, the foot length is 3.25, and usually the foot length and the leg length are about the same, so I'll go for about like 3 inches, maybe less. If I'd thought about this, I would have more than likely just consulted a thing. Yeah, maybe 3 inches, maybe 2. I don't think I need it to be terribly long. I know acrylic would definitely be more washable for socks, but at the same time, acrylic wears out a lot more quickly as socks. Or at least when I've worn them, although I'm terribly hard on my socks, period. So it could be a case-by-case basis. Who knows? Nope, how about I don't do that? Honestly, I've thought maybe I could do like, you know, a helix sock where it's basically like every other row is a stripe. Which that is certainly an idea for another pair. Also, what is that? More than likely. Yep, that's what I thought. And... oh, okay, that's what that one is. Okay. Sorry, even though I have Discord with the sound not on, it does show the little red number on there whenever, you know, I get notifications. I don't have like every notification on because that would mean it would never shut up. So yeah, it's usually at everyone, or, you know, if I happen to get mentioned by names, that is usually the only time I usually keep it on. And some Discords, I just have them quiet altogether. Which, I'm in way too many Discords. Way too many. I try to cut back from time to time, but it does not work out. Although I have, like, nowhere near hit the limit to the amount of Discords you can be a part of, though, which is another thing. Which, that's about 100. If I am not mistaken. 100's usually the limit, and I know a couple of people who have hit that limit, and it's like, You guys, how? Like, I'm in like maybe 60 and I'm talking maybe 7. Reggie! Hello. Ni hao. Yeah, no, I couldn't. But how goes Friday? Hope all is cool. I am just here making small human socks for a friend who just had a small human and also has another small-ish human, so I could make a bunch of socks. I'm barely interested with like, yeah. Like, I'll say something then disappear for a week, sometimes, unintentionally. Yeah, I have never knit small socks before, but I have the general gist based on the, you know, what's its face? The Rose City Roller pattern, which that has a small human version, which I use the stitch count off of. And basically making a smallish leg, which I think 2 inches for like at least a newborn is probably fine. Then, you know, change colors for the heel. And then do this color for the toe. The Rose City Roller has the usual heel flap and heel turn sort of business, but I'm thinking about doing a Fish Lips Kiss heel. Make sure, you know, it's roomy enough. But yeah, Fish Lips Kiss heel calls for the, yeah, just regular heel flap, heel turn. Yeah, these are gonna be fun, which the idea came to me. I'm like, hey, maybe I could like sell small human socks in the shop too, the Etsy shop. Because I imagine those would go well, especially as hand knits, which I would have to think about pricing, and then possibly have a whole, hey, buy one and then one gets donated to charity sort of deal. Like, buy a pair, one gets donated to charity, which I would have to double check and see, like, you know, what charities would accept small human socks, because I am not personally aware of that, but it is not the stretch of the imagination to see, you know, that being a thing. So that's a whole thing. What have you been up to today so far? Come on. Oh, so I realized I did not do that straw poll for stuff I want to do for next week's Streamiversary stream giveaway. Which I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to do it on the actual day of, but more than likely I will. Which will also require me to, you know, be like, hey, stream schedule for this week's gonna be different and all that stuff if I do that. So that needs to be contemplated as well. Also, this also reminds me, I need a laptop bag for this laptop here. Because this is slightly bigger than the laptops I'm used to, so it kindly sticks out the top of the one that I have. So I'm gonna have to figure out, maybe get one at some point. Which I honestly didn't think. I swore that thing fit like 15 to 17 inch, but no. Oh well. Also, I should have tiny human measuring tape. Not tiny human, I should have measuring tape here just to measure where I am, but I know this is like just a tiny bit over an inch, because thumb, usually here to here is about an inch, which mine I've checked and it's just about an inch. That's usually... It's usually what I go by if I don't have anything to measure right around. Accent getting more sleep. Gets to... Oh. You might maybe be getting up in the middle of a sleep cycle, maybe? Because that certainly can make it groggy. Which I forget how long a full sleep cycle is. I would have to go look that up. But yeah, if you get up in the middle of one of those, it's just like, bleh. Also, on the sleepiness, maybe have some coffee. From your local coffee advocate. There we go. I can speak and say words. Also, this reminds me I don't have a gift bot on. Let me turn that on. Also, I read through the entirety of that webcomic as of yesterday, which I predicted to a friend of mine the day before. I was like, I'm gonna finish this thing tomorrow, watch. And I was like, I didn't realize I was that close, and I was like, I did. I did. Oh no. Now I gotta wait every week like everybody else. Oh no. I hadn't expected to. I was saying, I was like, I probably will. And I proved myself correct. Which is a fun yet terrible feeling. You have to be patient and do the thing. Coffee might be happening. Definitely good. There is no milk currently, so I cannot do the coffee. Plus, I would probably rather just hydrate with water rather than have coffee anyway, as far as today's concerned. And Fitbit is like, it depends, I think, on its accuracy. I think, anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly could have gone with a little bit more ribbing if I had realized I was gonna do this much of a leg. Like here and then. Oh well. I'm still very sad I caught up on that comic already. Because it was really, really interesting so far. Which basically it's on the whole Hades and Persephone myth, but you know, a bit more modernized and all that stuff. They're over there. Also, hello. I don't feel like it. Although I am like a good chunk of the way through leg number 1, and my team is half full. Which I honestly thought there would be more people done at this point in time. There's a... What? Get it. Wait, Lore Olympus. Greek mythology based. But changes the story a bit. Next week. If I really want to, like, do it, I maybe could, like, haul ass and, you know, do the thing. But at the same time, I don't feel like it. I could literally do one sock and be a cheerleader and call it a day. Which is probably where my head is at right now. Because, like, I'm too stubborn to not at least try. That's how I am. A bit too stubborn. Also, I'm being a little loud. I see myself peeking in the red a little bit. So let me not be that loud. But yeah, I am very stubborn. So, I couldn't just be like, whatever, and not try. So, yeah, that's a thing. Plus, I already cut the yarn, so that would be a waste of yarn if I didn't at least do the one sock. That's also a thing. Also, how's your Friday been so far? Hope everything is alright. I would have came on a little bit sooner, but I was doing stuff with the younger brother, helping out with his school and stuff. And one of his teachers was like, his cat is not doing so well, which very sad. Which the cat's 18, so it's one of those at this point not a shock, but still, that very much sucks. And I couldn't imagine. So yeah, based on what he said, didn't give details. But based on what they said, does not sound good. Which very much sucks. But for a Maine Coon cat, that is like really good, age-wise, to get to 18. So, there's that. Come on. Do. Oh, so let me actually turn on the... Where is my thing? Not command. Where is it? The counter. Basically, I have a thing, basically, if I start going on a tangent, you can literally just do tangent space plus. So basically, hi Tammy! Which, yeah, this is the thing. That shows how many tangents I've been on, because I know I tend to go on tangents sometimes. And you can do that, and then put a plus, and then you can just add the tangents. I just forget to turn it on sometimes, which is my bad. Also, Jamie, how are you doing? How goes Friday so far? I am basically making small human socks because a friend of mine recently had a new small human, so I'm like, let me just make them some socks, which, you know, if they happen to not want the socks, I can totally be like, hey, maybe sell them in my shop, or donate them. Or basically do a thing if I happen to sell small human socks in the shop, be like, hey, buy a pair and a pair goes to charity. Small humans are cute. Knitting a shawl. Yay! Was this the one you were working on the other day, if I am not mistaken? Yeah, I've never knit small human socks, but I know these should definitely go quick because small human have the tiny, tiny feet. This is about newborn size I'm knitting here. And I should have gotten my tape measure. I started yesterday. Okay, I swore you had a shawl going on, but like I said, I could be mistaken, and it happens. That or I could be mixing up projects. Because that is also possible. And... okay, it'd be great if that would stop doing that. It's hard, yeah, I'm usually alright at it, but there are times that will definitely get mixed up. So that's why I usually have the, hey, I could be wrong at the end. That is certainly a distinct possibility. I may have a... That is also possible. But yay, starting a thing. That is always fun, like just getting started on a project. Is it gonna be a huge one? Also, if you want to, you can share the pattern, which also, let me double check that. You can share the link so the bot won't yell at you, but I'm pretty sure you should be able to. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, let me just make you a regular, because I know you're cool. So, come on. Okay, there. Bot should not yell at you then. We see they don't want that. This is fair. I think it'll be pretty big. But yeah, totally feel free to share. There. Alright. Also, just a warning for anybody who can't deal with Ravelry links, that is a thing. Which I have a dark mode on, so it's not blinding. Plus, I don't stare at it that long. Oh, this looks fun. I don't usually put green and purple together, but I know they go well together because, you know, Mardi Gras, and also the Hulk, green and purple, in its design. Alright, so 4s and base weight. Yee. That is a lot of yarn. Oh, this is a paid. Is this lace? Not lace. Yeah, lace or just straight. Okay, I think I see what this looks like. That looks like fun and nothing too terribly difficult. But that looks fun. I have a shawl on the needles. I need to eventually deal with that. Think of a... Oh, that is also definitely a good point. Let me close that back. And get this right back up here. Okay, so I can actually see. Yeah, I saw the increases and I'm just like, okay, that shouldn't be anything strenuous. Which is definitely good because, you know. Sometimes you just need a chill project that does not make you want to pull out your hair. Come on. Also, how is it Memorial Day weekend next weekend? Because I know Memorial Day is the 31st. I listed 5 patrons for it where they increase the one of my own. That is fair. Although, honestly, it could just be trial and error, but at the same time, yeah. I think it's mainly because of, you know, how big of a thing that is probably why they charge that price. Which, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. How are we doing? I know I could get my tape measure. Yeah, definitely not 2 inches, but we're almost there. Honestly, maybe I could just be like, stop here and then start the heel. So, let me just open this up so I can do a thing. It'd be great if I'd be able to spell straw poll. Great. Although technically I could do it here, but those don't last terribly long. But yeah, I'd very much rather straw poll for this. in case I... Oh! That sounds awesome. I've never been to one. For a few reasons. I certainly would love to go to one at some point, but yeah. Come on. Also, I think I kind of should have maybe had like a little stretchier of a cast on, even though this does stretch enough that I think it should be fine. I feel like maybe I should have gone like a German cast on to give it a little bit of stretch, but oh well. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out how the hell to do a Fish Lips Kiss Heal, because I have not done one of those in a bit. I vaguely remember, but given on this small of a stock, I know it's definitely gonna be a little bit smaller than what I'm used to. Okay, so probably like something like this. Like 5 each and then like 6 or something like that, or hell, maybe more like 4 and 4 and like this. Mechanical Pencils, hello, hello, how are you doing? How goes your Friday? Let me go find this pattern. I should have it somewhere. Because I've used it recently. There we are. Making small human socks. I need to remind myself how to do Fish Lips Kiss Heal at some point. Okay. Yeah. That shouldn't be anything difficult. Let me get this color, which this is... What is its face? Sprinkle Heather? Yeah, Sprinkle Heather. Which this is a bluish purple. Also, why is this a knot here? Purple looks across the entirety of my screen. Yeah, I do. And of course, the shirt that I'm wearing does not help matters. Oh god. Come on. Why? I did not even realize till I was looking at this that there was even a freaking knot going on here. Why? Why? Hopefully this should be. Also, speaking of the Sock Madness socks, now that you remind me, I'm half wondering if I should just do a... what's its face? What's the word? I had the word. But you know, like the pair isn't matching? Fraternal. Yeah, fraternal. There we go. Fraternal sock. Like, basically have the other one be like a blue. Like I said, only do one of each color. I still would eventually do the second one, but I'm just pondering the idea. And have, like, you know, blue as the main color and, like, various shades of blue being the secondary colors. And just go from there. Because I don't think I've seen anyone do fraternal socks for these yet. Which is interesting. Although, at least just on my team, I don't know about any other team. I imagine there might have been someone already who at least had the thought of that. Because it's not a thing I do regularly, like fraternal pairs of socks, but I don't mind that on occasion. Also, why is this not cutting out? Yeah. It would be a fun idea. Let's see. Where are we going? Oh, also, anybody who happens to be in the Discord and did not see my thing, I'm getting rid of a couple of channels in the Discord, but I would like your guys' input before I do so, because I just want to make sure, like, nobody has, like, a stake in the said channel. Also, hi, Caledon, how you doing? How goes the Friday? I'm here untangling yarn. But currently, I have a sock for small human on here. So that is indeed a thing. Why? How the hell did this even happen in the first place? I'm annoyed. I mean, I might not even need to get that far, but still. I don't have any. Okay. Gonna make some. Ooh. Smoked sausage. Smoked sausage is lovely. Also, let me double check my instructions. And a lifeline. No, I don't need a lifeline. Oh, okay. Let's see. And barely have enough of a tail. That's not what I meant, if I said that. And I was thinking about this and realized I probably could go, like, you know, 2 at a time, which that is not something I typically do, and I have not done 2 at a time socks, like, more than once. ever. But it's a thing I do eventually mean to do again. But that's only if it wasn't like, you know, a crazy pattern, you know, something chill. Like maybe some scrap socks or something. So, you know, I at least have an even amount on each sock. So that would be a thing. Come on. There we go. Although smoking some sausage definitely takes a while. Like a couple of hours to really get the flavor to permeate. But it's definitely worth it. Because that is a really, really good. Good thing. There. My other beer. Let's go. I am not familiar. Yeah, I like have no real interest in the headsets. Not like I'm saying like hate them or anything, but it's just like there haven't been anything that piqued my interest personally. It's just me. Give me another headset. Trying to recoup my fare. But I figured they definitely would get like a couple hundreds. Which is also probably why I never really entertained those. Cause it's like, I don't got money like that. There. Is owned by Facebook. Ah! Not interested in... I don't blame you. Because Facebook is essentially incapable of minding their own business, period. But, you know, that's a thing. Also, I am not shocked. Like, them, Amazon, and Facebook are, like, own a large conglomerate of places, so... Honestly, I don't even bat an eye when it's like, hey, this company owes them. It's like, of course they do. They're like freaking krakens. With tentacles and everything. Oh, okay. Alright. 3, 4. Alright. Glad to see you, Jimmy. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Glad to see you. I'm about to go on a break as it is anyway, because I know it's definitely past the hour mark, like just barely at the moment. So I just want to decide how far I'm going to take this heel. This typical heel is about like 2 inches. I imagine for a small human you don't need that deep of a heel. I definitely don't want to make it too short either, so... That's my only thing. I don't like knitting blind in that sort of way, but I'm usually pretty good at getting stuff to fit. But I've learned to leave like at least a little bit of wiggle room. Alright, and another one. Okay, so let's see. Oh, so I'm getting pretty close to where the knot is. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I'm gonna have to see if I can entangle it or just cut it. Although I hate having to cut yarn unless I absolutely have to. Alright, so 4 and 4. I swear, this is too cute. This is so tiny. Where now? Let's see if I can get this thing to come out. Bratwurst Italian just and finish them in the oven. Oh wow. That would make me so hungry. So hungry. I can't. Okay, no, this is gonna take a little bit of a while, so I think I'm just gonna go take a break and see about dealing with this keep tangled in and come back. Hopefully should be within the realm of the usual 5 to 10 minute break. Mesquite chips, because yeah, that is fair. Apple cherry, yes. Those make really nice smoke flavors too, so those are certainly good options as well. But yeah, be right back. Should be back between 5 and 10 minutes, and if there I am. Pie. Sorry about that, was looking for a couple of things. Mainly my scissors, because I couldn't find where I had put them. Which, given those are the only ones with me, that is obviously not a good thing. I did find them. It just took me a moment. I was literally going like, I saw these scissors yesterday. Where in the hell did they go? Oh, so I did manage to undo the knot that managed to make its way here, so also a thing. Alright, and what else? Ants. Hey Savvy, how you doing? Hopefully your Friday's going well. I am here making some small human socks on the heel of this first one here. Alright. I've like, sorry, those suck. As they are wont to do. Okay, yeah, that should probably be enough. You making? Yep, I am indeed making the small human socks. A friend of mine had small human recently, so I was like, let me just make them some socks for said small human. Luckily, I have a bunch of different colors with me, although honestly would like some other colors that I only have back home, so that's a thing, but these should hopefully suffice for the moment. Alright, so, and then I think 2, 3. Don't want this one. I promised them socks for the other small human, which other small human is a little over a year now, I think, if memory serves. I could stand to make those socks too. It shouldn't take terribly long. Yeah, I do want to see what they think about these before I go making any more. Although, if anything, I could always just, either sell them or give them to charity. Or a combination of the two, depending. Yeah, more than likely they might be fine with them, so I'm just saying, just in case. I like having a backup plan of some sort. Or I could do, yeah, but I'm not sure how many people would want very, very small human socks. This right now is newborn size I've got going here. Approximately. Alright, other side. 3. 4. Other stitch marker. What's the other thing you need with this pattern? Which, by the way, this is a paid pattern. Only $1, but a paid pattern for this sock heel. And it comes with a lot of explanation, which is certainly handy and useful, but depending on how well versed you are with like knitting certain things, you kind of don't need a good chunk of it, but it's certainly useful, especially to someone who's, just getting into knitting socks, especially. Yeah, no. Okay, we're not losing that stitch, thank you. Oh, and I didn't get the yarn needle to weave in ends, but that is not something I need to worry about as of yet, so that's fine. Oh, also it's supposed to be the other way. Come on. I literally had to go consult the pattern because I have not done this heel in a little while. Alright. But yeah, I'm hoping this should be fine enough for small human. Which, by the way, small human is a boy. I figure, you know, these colors are certainly neutral enough that it should be fine. Although, again, it's not like there are, you know, actual boy colors and girl colors or anything like that. It's just, you know, societal nonsense being put on, you know, actual colors. But I do honestly want to know what preference they would have for socks. Which I'll probably text them back later. I forgot to. They texted me the night before, and I completely just forgot to answer back. I feel bad. Alright, I'm gonna get that off of my noodles and back to also I actually made sure to take up tape measure because I want to see how long it'll take me to get through. About 3.5 inches per foot. Liquid nuts? Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well, and good Friday to you. I am here, as you can see, I'm making a small human knot. I am currently turning the heel. Which that's the one thing I like about this pattern. It basically does all the things at once, since the top portion is the heel flap, and then, you know, when you're like halfway doing the decrease portion basically does the rest of the heel turn, and then basically boom, you're done. You don't need to do any decreases or anything like that, because half the time I feel like with regular heel flap, heel turn gusset, there's usually like too many stitches afterwards, and then you have to like decrease for a little bit just to get back to, you know, the proper amount of stitches should be, which can be irritating at times. Come on. Oh, also I don't think I had any water, did I? Oops. It seems, yeah. Honestly, regular heel flap and heel turn is not, you know, difficult as heels go. It's not. It's just, not always the best choice, but it depends. If you want something with a little bit more grip to it, I would definitely say do a heel flap. That's just my opinion. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. I was about to be like, is this gray? Oh, so I'm going to turn down the gain by the looks of it, because it's starting to do the thing once again. And where art thou? I was expecting that, so yeah. There you are. Yeah, that was the one with the two of them together, so They should be. And to be. So I do manage to have time. I'm probably going to put a straw poll in when I come back from second break, which that's going to be a little while, so no rush, but it's basic for whatever prizes I'll be giving away for Streamiversary, which I will also be putting the link in Discord and probably on Twitter too. Since I just want to see how people feel, and also the top 3 of those choices all together is basically are what gonna be given away. I meant to do this yesterday, but yesterday I was working on sock, not this sock, different sock. This sock I literally started this morning. Yeah, basically was working on other sock and that and staring at YouTube. Anniversary. Officially, it is Monday actually, so it is coming up very quickly, the 24th. Which, how has it been 4 years? I can't tell you. I mean, yes, we're still questioning if last year actually ended, but who knows? Also, there. That stops being a thing. Alright, we're definitely getting there. A couple more rows and we should be done. And then back on with the gray. Oh, okay. Come on. I'm usually not around on Twitch during the night-ish, typically. And usually at that point, I'm like very socialed out at that point. I'm just like, I'd rather just lurk. But, what kind of party? It depends, but we'll see. Come on, you can do it. There, and one more. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I should be able to get those stitches back. Because it's only like 2 or 3. Come on. And make sure that comes back in. Come on. Why? Also, I realized my stylus has gone missing. And I don't know where it is. It should be somewhere. I have not seen it in days. And it's annoying. DJ Seal Park is doing a live set at 7 p.m. He makes house music. Oh! I have not hung out in, like, you know, music-based streams before. That sounds interesting. Also, oops. No. We're not doing that. We're not losing stitches. Thank you. Alright, so that fixes that. We're gonna pick up these stitch. Assuming we'll be house and base. That completely makes sense. I might give a peek. 7 p.m. Eastern, right? I presume Eastern time. And also, I'm terrible at dancing. That would be a bad idea. Alright. Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern on Friday. That should totally be fine. Alright. Let's see. Oops. Sorry. Did not mean to do that. And press the other button to turn off the music for a second. I meant to do the thing. So I have that information there. Tomorrow at 7. Thank you! Yeah, I basically just screenshotted the whole screen, and then I'll basically just crop out what I need. Which is why I was pressing that. Yeah, come on. Yeah, that's the easiest way, although also I could literally just type it into the notepad I have. That's also a thing. Which, speaking of notepads, does anybody actually really use Microsoft OneNote? I'm not saying it like, oh hey, they're terrible or anything, but I'm honestly just curious. Does anybody actually use that? Because that's a thing with Microsoft Office, but I have pretty much never used that app, ever. I just use Word and sometimes Excel. That's about it. On the rare occasion, Excel, but... Although I forgot, there was one for making business cards, but there's like a bunch of Microsoft stuff, and I'm just like, what is this? Oh yeah, PowerPoint, okay, that's Word. What the heck is that one? I have no clue. And random, very annoying emails that I don't care about. This is why I keep this thing on mute. I just wrote fair. This is fair. It's just like, I really wonder who uses that. I just need to know. But I imagine for some people, if you're on the computer all the time, it's easier to just like have a place where you can type out your notes, having access to them everywhere. Then, you know, the possibility of losing, you know, the piece of paper. But you can also get locked out of the app, or, you know, your information gets erased, so that also doesn't come without flaws, so I'm just like, eh. We almost have a heel turn. The normal version for like my size feet, I feel like take forever, and this only took me like, I'd say maybe half hour? No, slightly more than half hour actually. Because I started this before first break. And there's that. Also, Veggie, you reminded me, also I am jumping talk bits. This has nothing to do related to the other thing, but, you reminded me with Stardew. Words and stuff. Apparently Stardew, you can paint the buildings now. At least on the Switch, because my Switch Lite. I did that last night and I was just like, wait, what? I don't remember this being a thing. Just happened to go to the Robin's carpentry place because I was like, hey, I need a mill finally. Because getting fabric, you need wool, which you could only in-game get that from sheep or... Yeah, only from sheep or rabbit. Which I finally had enough from the rabbit, so that worked out for me. Well, I need a rabbit to drop a lucky foot. You can paint the barns and the coops. You can apparently change their color. Which I put a picture in the Discord last night. Because I was like, what? How? I don't remember this being a thing. So that must have been like whatever the recent update did. That must have been a thing added to it, I guess? Like, and whatever addition to the 1.5 that they recently did. That must have been a thing? Yeah, all I know is you can paint houses now, so... I am for that. Although with the coop, it doesn't look like you're able to paint the trim, which is my only thing. Because I would like the roofs to be different color. Also, you cannot seem to paint the house unless there's like a thing you can look for to paint said house. I don't know. But I feel like that should be a thing. You should be able to paint the house. If you could paint the, you know, the coops and the barns, you should be able to paint the house. At least that's how I feel. But yeah. That is definitely cool. Which, by the way, it's basically on the bottom, you know, when you're getting, if you're going to, like, upgrade a barn or a coop or, you know, just getting, say, you know, shed or horse barn thing with horse included, which is cool. There's, like, a little tab on the front. First tab there, it's basically like, hey, you can click the paint thing and it's like, oh, and now you have to select which thing you want to paint and ta-da! You can choose all the colors. Alright, and... Oh, I didn't even see that this was there. Alright, so I have to come back here. Should have went the other side, but oh well. Okay, and... Alright, so now that we have the heel pretty much done, I got to go back to the gray bit here. But yeah, look, we have a wee little heel. Look at it. Alright. Also, I'm gonna go around once and then cut this so I only have the gray tethered to this again. I'll need to weave in a couple ends. Like only 2 or 3. PC or not, play more on Switch. Controls are still. Ah! That is fair, and yeah, on PC I play with my keyboard, so I don't blame you. But I'm wondering how that'll work since I have a mod on the PC version with Steam, basically because, you know, the houses does the thing. I'm not sure if that would still work, but it's certainly something I will probably poke at some point. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so I'll put you off of here. There. Alright, so we're back with just the gray. But I don't know. I was on my Switch, so it might have been the Switch for you too. I literally was just playing like a little bit to finish off that week last night, and I was just like, la 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 la. Oh, here's the thing. Also, it could just be a thing maybe with the Switch too, although I doubt it. Normally every sort of thing that they put is usually for all systems, so more than likely it's probably gonna be for everything, if that is the case. Oh, also let me close this because I don't need this anymore. And probably this too. There. I had that open and I didn't need that open anymore. And I don't know that number. So I will not be answering it. I find it weirdly hilarious when numbers like really close to your own number call you and it's like, literally cannot call myself, so that literally makes no sense. So, no, I will not be answering. Like, that is clearly a scam of some sort. Oh, also. There we go. Oh, I can clear those later. I knew once I'd start opening my phone, I'd be like, hey, let's clear all these emails. And it's like, no, you can worry about that later, you know, when you're not streaming. That's all just like various stuffs and things. Do, do, do. So basically it's just going to be a wee bit more stock in it and then decreasing for the toe. Which I might do as usual with what I do with the toe. I know I can either do a round toe or, you know, square toe. I feel like a round toe would probably be better. I don't know. Do, do, do. Come on. Do, do, do. Oh, I gotta turn that down again. Why is it getting bright? I mean, I know why, but let's see. Got to turn gain down even further. There. Oh. Oh, that might be a little bit. Fine. I will make it a little more brighter. So it makes it look really dark. Is it really dark for you guys? I will turn the gain back up, but it just looks really dark on my end. I will turn the gain up just a wee bit. So it no longer looks like I am sitting in the dark. somewhat. I'm wondering how many pairs of socks I'm gonna make. I think maybe 5 small human pairs, like the newborn size, because I feel like that should be easy to get done in a relatively small amount of time. I mean, it could be wrong, but yeah. Considering I just started today and I'm already on my foot here, I figure that should definitely suffice. Do-do-do. Also, I'm slightly amused no one has asked why is the cat purple? I figured someone would have asked by now. Not that you had to, but I figured someone might be like, Actually, that's not one of the colors it comes in. I just thought it was cool. This is basically, what it is. La da da da. Like a small bit of source code. Like custom source code, basically allowing me to change the color. Which one of the mods in DebbieCat's channel, which DebbieCat does art streams 5 times a week. And basically he was like, hey, here's a thing, and it was like, oh, I can just play around with the colors now. Yay! Which eventually I'll switch it back, but I really just like this. I literally just put the first number I thought of, and it just happened to work out this way, and I'm like, okay. Which, given everything on here is kind of in the cooler tones, it just actually works really well. Well, the frame I feel like is definitely more of in a warmer tone of both compared to everything else, but Nope, okay. And that nearly went a place it didn't need to. Come on. Oh, no. Why? I somehow managed to get under there. And that shouldn't be. There we are. Which, if anybody happens to want this thing for their Capamon, if they want to play around with changing the color, I'd be happy to share it with them. Just let me know. Come on, you can do it. Also, I think I'm probably gonna need to go find my darning needle once I go on break once again, because I'm probably gonna need to catch nervous once I get done with the toe area. Which, this is at 3.5 about total, or rather 3.25 give or take. And this is like, okay, this is close to 2 inches already, including the heel. So I'm gonna have to stop in a little bit and then start decreasing. Although it depends on how long the toe is gonna be. Well, I should double check the pattern and see how long they say to stop for the toe. As an adult foot, usually you want to stop like 2 inches to get to the toe. I imagine for a very, very small human, that's gonna probably be altered a bit. So I'll definitely want to check that out and see how that is. Alright, so let me actually, after this, go and take my second break, because, yeah, we're just about a little over 2-hour mark, so definitely good a time as any to take a break. There we go. Alright, let the wee little sock hang out here, and break time for me. Be back in, again, the usual 5 to 10 minutes, hopefully. And totally feel free to play the... Alright, here we are. Hi, give me a second. I was actually on break, but thank you for the raid, I do appreciate it. I hope your stream went well. Not sure if you heard me earlier, because I imagine there was an ad existing over there. I'm pretty sure. But yes, hello. I'm in the middle of working on small human socks for a friend of mine. Recently had small humans, so very much tiny sock today. Which also I did not get a chance to look at. Where is this thing? Okay, it says inch or inch and a half shorter than the foot length, so alright. That actually is that about here? Let me check. Cause I said what, 3.25 or close to 2. So like a wee bit more, and frames are dropping. Alright. Also, anybody coming with a Yarn Wizard, hello, hi, Serena, Variety Caster, of way too many things. Those things usually including knitting, as you can see here, crochet, spinning, weaving, chainmail, digital traditional art, sometimes games, usually Stardew Valley, but I do branch out from time to time. Happy to enjoy any of those things, totally feel free to give a follow, and I hope you enjoy the chill vibes. Let me get back onto the sock here. So I have a wee bit more to go, and then I'll be decreasing for tiny toes. No, there's no dropping of that. Thank you. Also, pretty simple. I figured not go too elaborate for very small human socks, but couldn't hurt. It's probably a couple more rounds. I'd say maybe 3 or 5 of these before I start decreasing for the toe. Now you'll double check before I start doing that. Also, if anybody's curious, I am right now knitting on size 0 needles. Also, I did not get that thing going. Let me actually pause right here for a second and quickly type that up. Oops, how about I don't do that? That would be great. That would be great if I'd spell peace correctly. Maybe. Okay, allow multiple poll answers. And let's see. Okay, I have 4 answers available right now, but is there any other options you guys would want? Right now it's sticker and pin combination, notebook, small digital art thing I do, and chainmail dice bag, which, maybe a pair of shorty socks. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's 5 of them. Alright, so let me create the poll right here. And where's the thing to share? There we are. Copy that. Let's see if that works. Alright, so there's a straw poll for the stuff. If you guys want, you know, stuff for Streamiversary, you can pick whichever one of these you fancy. I've allowed for multiple options, and basically the top 3 of these are basically what I'm going to do. So that's a thing. I'm also going to make sure to put that in the Discord, and also put that in on Twitter as well, probably. Alright, so let's get back onto these socks and come on. Do a couple more rounds and then see where I am at. I literally cannot get over this tiny, tiny heel. So cute. Alright. One more round, and then I will measure this again. Nope. Can we not drop stitches today? Please and thank you. Even though I was stocking it, it's annoying to have to pick up stitches unnecessarily, so I try not to drop them. Obviously, it doesn't always work out, but you know, not a thing you want to happen. Come on, and how about no? All right. All right. Definitely looks like it should be there. And they're going by teal. All right. Yeah, that's just about right. Okay. So let me see what this says about a toe. Oh, this has square toes. Alright, so knit one. Oh yeah, I usually do square toe, it's fine. Translates the usual decrease. And this says basically stop when I have like 12 stitches left. Alright. Oh, it's probably better if I move that. I forget if the small human version is a paid for pattern, so we'll need to check that out. Which, if anybody wants the link for small size Rose City rollers, which this is not what they look like, basically, they're like shorty socks with essentially a stockinette cuff. Also, I should have done that. There we go. Come on. Why are you split? Thank you. No split stitches. Okay, so we're going from 16. Alright, so about 5 rounds of decreases and 5 rounds of stockinette we've got going here. Alright. So 12 total, so more than likely 6 on each side. Alright. do, do, do. Do you guys have any plans this weekend? Although it always feels weird to ask this, given we're still in pandemic and everything. Although by some people you wouldn't really know that, given they're like jet setting everywhere, and it's like, can you not? And I don't mean people have to go to work and that sort of stuff, but I mean like unnecessarily going anywhere when all of this is still going on. And it's like, please don't maybe reconsider. Possibly, maybe. And it's like stuff like that kind of highlights the lack of care that's been going on during this entire thing, I feel like. Or lack of consideration, for a better term. And people have been making each other, it's like, I don't want to do the thing, and it's like, this thing is not just for you. It's so, other people don't possibly, die. That's kind of a big deal. I hate to break it to you. And light's doing the thing again. Alright, till I get to the end of this row here in a second. Because this is a western facing window, and because at this point of the day the sun's going to start coming over here, so it starts to get brighter, so that is completely unhelpful to me when I stream. But I honestly take this over if it starts to rain. That should hopefully be fine. Still a little bit, but not terribly so. And small frame blip going on. Come on, dude. Yeah, I have no real plans this weekend. I mean, other than, planning for Streamiversary on Monday. she'll have to make sure to be like, hey, I'm gonna, do the thing, so I need to alter the schedule and blah blah blah. I'd very much rather do it the actual day of. Even though it's outside of my usual streaming schedule. It's not like I can't adjust, so... Eh. Come on. Nope. That was gonna split. And okay, there we are. Good job. Oh wait, did I? 4, 8, 10, 4, 8. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we're at 10. So, like 2 or 3 more rounds in, we definitely should start thinking about Kitchenering the toe of this thing. Well, 2 or 3 more decreased rounds, rather. Nope. No. Come on. Come on. Slowly but surely getting there. Although I should be able to get them back on. But I hate when I do that. Oh, there's one stitch I apparently dropped, but I should be able to get it back. DJ, hello! Hi, how you doing? I am making very small human socks here, and I've apparently pulled out the needle and dropped a stitch, but I should be able to get it back. Yeah, it's just right there. You're fine. How you doing? How goes Friday? Congratulations! Yay! Hold on. It's great if if I spelt that correctly. There we go. That is awesome news. Come on. Got married on the... Oh, nice. Alright, so that would be Wednesday. Yep, that would be Wednesday. Okay. How much sooner? But yay sooner. Or is it one of those that's kind of required for, you know, marriage reasons? June 2nd. Oh, wow. That is a lot sooner. And frames are dropping. Okay, we're good now. Wow, that is a lot sooner. Definitely in the awesome news. I'm back into my... Yay! Just because, or, you know, getting some stuff. If that's necessary. Come on. Am I splitting some stitches here? What was the question? I was saying basically, are you going there just because, or are you going there because you need stuff? I was just curious. Oh. Why? I should really just keep this open so I can... Oh, it's getting bright again. Never mind. Let me just leave that there, and... Take care of some legal matters concerning. Okay. Okay. Also, I was gonna say, if you don't want to talk about it, that is totally fine too. I'm not trying to do all 20 questions about it, I was just curious. But yeah, I'm definitely glad you're getting that all straightened out. He's 4. Oh yeah, I forget he's a tiny human. I forget he's of the small human. Oh, idea of moving across the... Yeah. Yeah, you'd rather have that all set up before bringing him along. So that completely makes sense. And is definitely a responsible move. He'll be 5 and... Aww! Alright, so this last round here, and now it's time. Then it's gonna be time to Kitchener, which I won't need much yarn to Kitchener because it's only 12 stitches. Which this is probably the smallest amount I've ever Kitchener. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. And we both... That is completely and utterly fair. He's actually... That is awesome. Do, do, do. He's saying, "Aww." That makes total sense. Alright, so let me just get a little bit of yarn off of here and then cut where I need to make sure I have enough yarn for this. Although, honestly, I shouldn't run out because this is, again, very small Kitchener. Alright. So, and then probably cast on other sock. Yeah. Alright. Put this all on here. Come on. Why won't you go through? Oh, it's starting to split. That would be why. Please don't split. I just need you so I can weave through. 12 stitches, please. Just 12. That's all I ask of you. Okay, I'm guessing it must be cloudy outside, hence why it's doing this. Oh, close enough. Puts my mind at ease. That makes sense. But I imagine there's a bunch of legal paperwork you're gonna have to deal with too, which is gonna be a pain. But that is definitely good. Let's see. Okay, this is starting to irritate me just a wee bit. I would really love it if you would stop splitting on me so I can just, you know, put this needle on here. There. Alright. Beginning of April. Sign a paper. Is the name change? Yeah, I figured that was gonna be a thing. Wait, no. Wrong way. There we are. Oops, it came back out again. This is why I hate this sometimes. Although I could have made the yarn a little bit longer, but I don't want to waste probably much yarn when it comes to this. I mean, I hate wasting yarn, period, but sometimes it can't be helped. Many aspects I gotta take care of. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of too, because they tend to do all that stuff where it's like, hi, you changed your name, so you need to get your new name on this, that, and the third, so that was my other concern. Alright, there. Nope, 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 come on. Oh, did I push off? Yes, I might have. Damn it. Come on. I just need to get back on. Needle, please. I can secure that. Oh wow. So either way, you were gonna have to replace that sometime soonish anyway, so that works out. Alright. Hi! Instead of having to... yeah. So that works out pretty well. Alright. We have a very tiny sock, which hilariously kind of stands up on its own. My tension was not that tight, so it's kind of crazy that this thing's kind of standing on its own, although after a while it'll probably not do that. I think it's because it's small and there's not much weight to it. It's indeed very small sock. Because this is for a very newborn human. So this is very tiny sock. And this is the first time I've made very small sock, and this worked out well. Alright, so I have yarn for another, so let's grab this. Alright. Okay, I have like less than 10 minutes. I know I'm not going to get through the entire thing, but I at least want to cast on a second sock. So although I think I'm going to go do a German cast on. Whoops, how about you don't do that? About nothing. You were his guide throughout the shop in case he somehow got lost between fabric and beads. That is adorable. Okay, I'm probably just gonna work on this second sock. She got me a pink. Ooh. And scented what? 3, 12. 13. 14. 15. And 16. Alright, so that's 16 over one side. And let's see. Nope. How about we don't do it? Great. That is always awkward. Sometimes I usually just like to cast on at least slightly more than I need for one side and just slide the stitches over so no weird gap ends up on where the second bit of stitches should go. And we've hit a cloud. And I just started doing the regular cast on. That's great. What is wrong with me? Got me That is... Well, it's certainly a memorable Mother's Day gift. I will give you that. Come on. I hope I Aww. It's like she's like, I should know these things, but I do not. So hopefully this works in your realm of I like the thing. Oh gosh. That is adorable. Also. Ooh. Five, 10, 12, 13. Aww. That is a long time to wait, man. I applaud his patience. One more stitch. Alright, and then we should be good. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Does he know that? There. I honestly hate starting ribbing. But such is life. Plus, I'm only doing like 4 rounds of this thing, so. No, come on, you can do it. Come on. I can totally understand that though. I'm probably a bit picky in my own right, so I can probably understand that. Come on. Other side. Although that was a pearl, that last stitch, right? Okay. Be cool. Yeah, this little gap is what I thought might happen. Always go like this and hopefully close that gap and we should be fine. This is probably the only time I would maybe think about using one of those 9-inch circs. Just because this is very tiny, because it's like... Although again, I think my hands would probably hate me if I ever tried one of those 9-inch circs. Just because you can see the way I'm gripping, and I'm gripping like pretty much almost the entire needle on these regular size ones, so I don't think grip-wise 9-inch circs would work out for me. Which is a shame, but such is life. Indeed, small socks. There are gonna be a lot of small socks. I figured my friend, I could just give them like a couple of pairs. Sarah Dawn, hello! Hi! How goes your Friday? I am here. It's about the 3-hour mark, but I want to at least, you know, start the leg of this second very tiny sock. So, I could stand to be here at least for a couple more minutes, but how are you? Hopefully your day's going well, but yes. Didn't sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. But yes, friend recently has very small human, so I'm making small human socks. And avoiding soft madness sock because I'm kind of just like, F this, I'm done. Stop. Oh no. That is a thing, thankfully, I have not had happen to me yet. It will happen someday, I will bet you. But I have not done that yet. Otherwise it. But I'm sorry I didn't sleep well. They're saying this. Yay! May take a nap later. Definitely sounds like it. That tends to... Indeed. Occupational hazard. There may be floof in your coffee, one way or another. And if, you know, own very large kitties or puppers, that will mean also possible floof in your coffee. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I heard back home it's gonna be like 90 later this week, so I'm just like, oh god. Have we hit that part of the year already? We've hit, okay, that is better. It's supposed to be the start of summer, anyway. It's just that the weather couldn't make up its mind. I think early this month it just shot up too, for no good reason. And I am dropping frames. Why? Okay, it stopped. Frames have been deciding to drop the entire stream. 89. Yeah, that's about where we're supposed to be. So, yeah, we're about the same-ish. Temp-wise in that regard. Did you guys get like snow like a couple of weeks ago? Like legit got snow and I was just like, But it's May. But it's Colorado. I shouldn't be surprised. There's a nice... Okay. Breeze helps. Well, legitimately, I swear to God, you guys had gotten... I don't know where in Colorado. Books are amazing! Hello, how are you doing? How is your Friday? I did not realize you were in Colorado. That is good to know. Dusting of... Only if you... Yeah. The word is just like, oh, it's summer now? Well, here you go. The weather's confused. Indeed, the weather is confused. Yeah, just be like, no thank you. I hadn't arrived yet, okay. But I understand that sentiment entirely. Especially if I have to be out in the snow, I'm usually like, fuck this garbage. Especially when, you know, it starts to do the, hey, let's be sub-zero temperatures. It's fine. It's totally cool. Okay. Did I suspect... Oh, okay, that would be why. I was like, that's not 2 stitches, it's just this slipped under. It does this weird thing when I do my stitch too tight, it does that. Although, plus that's the tail, so that also doesn't help. Come on. Get through the stupid stitch. Please. And only snows about once every... And it's gone 12 hours later. Okay, I missed a little bit. I'm supposed to go back to the low teens. Okay, yeah. Into your 60. It looks like it's just weird. Yeah, it's just so random. Uncle Duban, hello, hello. We're getting a lot of last minute pop-in people. Not that I mind, but I'm just amused. How are you doing, and how is your Friday? Ace did it. Yeah, she raided, and I was like, I didn't hear anybody, so I figured everybody was lurking. Great to see you again. Which one was that? I believe that was like 30 minutes ago, if not almost an hour now. Yep, about an hour. The phosphorus here. Okay, that is good though. Desert, 82 today. It's like 4. Yeah, that sounds about right for desert. Regal image. Image software. Good luck. Image software can be a butt. Alright, where are we? Enjoy your lurk. I just started my lunch like, I'm sorry, I might not be on for terribly longer. I am actually over my usual 3-hour mark, but I'm working on the sock for a little bit here. Which, this is second sock, because I finished first sock already, somehow. Well, actually, considering it's a tiny human sock, it's not that big. So, I think I was about like here when I started, where my finger is, and basically jumping what? Why? Where? The hell? Jumping cactus. Why? No. No. Please explain. Do. that jumps at. No! 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 That will get a flamethrower. I don't care. I will not have a cactus jumping at me. No! I was walking home at work, I had a jumping cactus on his foot and didn't realize until I got home. What? Like, it literally just hitched a ride. I was like, hey, we're coming home with you, I guess. Frick tell. How does a cactus manage to jump? Yeah, I figured what you meant. You're fine. I can read typo and surely make enough of them to be able to. It's an actual thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be Googling that. And being like, what the actual fuck? Basically. Alright, and I'm not even counting how many rows of ribbing, and this pretty sure is 3. Round 3 I've got going here. Because I only did 4 on the first sock. I am trying to keep it even. Also, I realized, why am I doing 1 by 1 ribbing? I don't normally do 1 by 1 ribbing. I blame sock madness. I prefer 2 by 2 ribbing. Plus, I think it's the fact that it's only 4 rounds of this that I did. Is the only reason why I'm not like, no. But yeah, I don't like 1 by 1 ribbing typically, so I don't know why I did this. But here I am. Such is life, I suppose. I feel like basically pretty much every sock for Sock Madness so far has been, if not charted, pretty much 1 by 1. Just pretty much 1 by 1. Which, they say 1 by 1 makes it stretchier, but I'm just like, nah, I'd rather not. Alright, so after this round, it should be just... I don't know the how. Yeah, I will be Googling. My parents' friend confirmed it. Okay. That's just like a full-on... No. No thank you, I don't want it. You can keep it. From me. I don't want a cactus hitching a ride. Also, how big are these cactuses? Since you said it's like it got on, you know, his foot, I presume it's not that big, like probably like yay big or something. Or something along those lines. That's my presumption. Well, like a tumbleweed and landed against his shoe. Ah, you mean the chain fruit. Chola. I believe chola, right? Those things are cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather not have plant life come explore with me. No thanks. No. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, either way I can Google. Yeah, that is certainly interesting and not something I would have ever, thought to. Consider. And come on. Alright, so that should be 4. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4 is cool. Yeah. About right. And please don't get caught in my watch. No thank you. Alright. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this definitely stretches a wee bit more compared to that one, but both of them should be fine. But I'll probably more than likely go with German cast on for these to avoid any issues. I don't want these getting too tight. Alright. So now that ribbing's done, basically it's gonna be stockinette for like a bit, which, how long is this? I don't think this is 2 inches. This actually might be shorter than that. Let me check. Oh no, this is like close to 2.5 inches. I don't want it too long, but I don't want it too short either. Although I can always make some shorty socks. But the thing is also, since, newborn, eventually they're gonna grow out these socks, so I'm contemplating maybe making, slightly larger socks too, so it's like if they grow out of the other socks, it's like size up as they go. Although these should satisfy them for a little bit. Alright, it is, oh yeah, 3 hour and 15, well 17-minute mark. I'm gonna go check and see if we can go raid somebody, since Ace was kind enough to raid me earlier. Although I suspect they had to go do maybe a raid and run or raid and lurk. Da-da-da-da. Annoying emails that I will care about later. And alright. I like looking at this. Yes, I'm aware, phone, that I need to update Twitch on here. Oh, 9.5 is on right now. I did not realize, so let me go, and open, her page. 9.5 is a very lovely streamer who likes to do crochet. I forget if she knits. I don't believe so. Right now she's doing St. Jude stuff right now. So she's been doing that at least this month. She's been making a Doberman, which has been really, really cool to see. And I usually don't get to rate her, so this is definitely good timing. How long has she been on? She's been on for nearly 4 hours, so hopefully she doesn't go off soon. But Ace, thank you for the raid once again. Ligma, thank you. Oh! I just realized that first one might be, yeah. Never mind. Thank you for that follow. I'll be back again tomorrow being Saturday. Might be starting new tiny socks because I'll probably be done this tiny sock. Because as you can see, I basically went through the entirety of this one in 3 hours. So this definitely should be easily done. But it was great to see you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Good time zone to you, because I know it's probably Saturday for some people who like to watch. And obviously stay safe. It's always nice. Yay! I am glad.